Now back to the USPKS, live from the Cooper Tire Broadcast Center at the CTECH Manufacturing Motorplex in Elkhart Lake, Wisconsin, on the EKN Radio Network.
And we're back with Franklin Motorsports X30 Pro Senior on track right now for their warm-up lap as they get ready to take their final event for today. Ryan Norberg in the 348, he's your pre-final winner by 1.1 seconds over Paulie Massimino. They'll make up the front row in this one. Nathaniel Cicero and Connor Zilic will be row 2. Alessandro De Tullio and Arias Dugmejian in row 3. Alex Stanfield and Cole Morgan in row 4. Brandon Tyner and Colin Warren in row 5. Oliver Hodgson and Weston Workman in row 6. Thomas Annunziata and Hayden Jones in row 7. John Burke and Aiden Fox in row 8. Finnegan Bailiff and Tyler McIntyre in row 9. Lucas Fiacuri and Jace Park in row 10. Elliot Bazinski and Timothy Carroll in row 11. Alex Noyes and Dylan Beckwith in row 12. Keegan Bosch and Oscar Pinozo in row 13. Halpang Zhang and Hannah Greenmeyer in row 14. Brandon Jarsocrak and Stephen Dial in row 15. Should be pretty exciting here watching Brandon Jarsocrak, who had a DNF in the pre-final. Can he make his way through the field? Your defending champion. Green, green, green. We are on the way right now. Ryan Norberg was your pole sitter, and he'll hold on to that top spot through the first set of corners. Brandon Tyner mows the lawn. He goes through the grass, but he doesn't look like he gained any advantage as a result. Just got a lot of bumps. Paulie Massimino jumps into second. Nathaniel Cicero third. Alessandro De Tullio fourth. Alex Stanfield in fifth. Connor Zilic sixth. Arias Dugmejian in seventh. Dive bombing Dugmejian already. I think that is going to be Cole Morgan, and he'll grab that spot for the time being. And he'll come around to the start-finish line for the first time. Norberg, Massimino, Cicero, De Tullio, Stanfield, Zilic, Morgan, Dugmejian, Tyner, Hodgson, Warren, Annunziata, Workman, and Burke, the top 14. After one lap, Jarsocrak is in 23rd. Up 6 positions. Ryan Norberg already with a 3 or 4 kart length lead as they come off the tic-tac-toe section for the first time. Or second time, I should say. 22 laps for the X30 Pro main event. Massimino's got his rear view mirror full of Nathaniel Cicero. So far, Norberg doing all right on his own. Cicero moves into second, getting around Massimino. He'll go back to third. De Tullio fourth. Zilic, Stanfield, Morgan, Dugmejian, and Hodgson, I believe. Now Morgan takes a position from Stanfield. He dives in for sixth. Cicero, Massimino, De Tullio. Zilic. And Morgan and Stanfield. We've got a bit of a gap beyond that to Dugmejian. 3 kart lengths maybe to Duke, 2 more kart lengths to Hodgson, and then a few more kart lengths to Brandon Tyner. Tyner is ahead of John Burke, I believe. Haven't talked too much about John Burke lately. Following Burke is the 349 of Finnegan Bailiff. Colin Warren in the 311, Thomas Annunziata, Weston Workman, and Brandon Jarsocrak up to 16. See what kind of pace Jarsocrak has got so far. Well, he's got quick time, so that's a thing. 47.582 for Jarsocrak, 4/10 quicker than your leader. Seeing red. Dead red, dead red. Norberg and Cicero. 1-2. Pair of Rollison drivers. Third place, Paulie Massimino. He's right on Cicero's rear bumper, though. Norberg's got a little bit of breathing room, about a half a second. Alex Stanfield in 5th. Cole Morgan back to 6th. Brandon Jarsocrak rolling up on a whole new set of karts to pass here, it looks like. Or at least try to work his way around. He's going to get one more right now climbing the hill. Let's see where he was last time by. He was 15th. I think he got Weston Workman going up the hill. Oh, no, I don't think that was Weston. It was Finnegan Bailiff, I think. Weston's right in front of it. Meanwhile, up front, Norberg's lead that he was enjoying in the early stages is no more. Or it at least dwindled a bit. Down to just 4/10 now. Nathaniel Cicero in second. Paulie Massimino right on his rear bumper. Connor Zilich there as well. Those guys know that they need to go or they will fall victim to somebody else. The old saying in go-karting was never truer than it is in the X30 class. Either go pass or be passed. And that's kind of where you're at when you're in that second and third position. Maybe you want to try to ride it out, but on the other hand, if you don't go, somebody else is going to pass you. You will be out of position in the worst way. Jarsocrak picks up another spot. Oh, he gets hard into the back of a cart that got jammed up in front of him. Not really Jarsocrak's fault. Hopefully he doesn't have any bumper damage as a result of it. The guy in front of him got into the side of somebody else. That was the 311 of Colin Warren. Got into it with someone else and jammed up the pile. Jarsocrak's up 17 positions to 12. When you're trying to make up ground from last, though, you just got to take what it is and hope for the best. And he's racing for points. He's racing for money. He's going to get everything he can get out of this one today, one way or another. Now he swings around Colin Ward and gets up alongside him and clears him on the exit of the final corner. And he'll move up to 11th. Checking back in on the leaders. Looks like Connor Zilich has overtaken Paulie Massimino to move into that third spot. They've dusted off Alex Stanfield and left him quite a ways back. Oliver Hodgson as well. He's quite a long ways back from both of them. He runs just ahead of Alessandro Di Tullio. Then we got another half a second, maybe 3/4 back to Arias Dugmejian, who is just ahead of Brandon Tyner. And then a big gap back to Cole Morgan, who is going to be Brandon Jarsocrak's next victim, if he has anything to say about it. Purple for Ryan Norberg, 46.401 for the 348. Everybody putting in their best laps. Brandon Jarsocrak now purple, 46.380. Jarsocrak rolling up on the rear bumper of Cole Morgan. He's not even going to wait around. He just throws it in there at the bottom of the hill and goes right by. That is the thing, though. You really can't wait around. You can't get mired up in a battle with somebody. You got to just go for it when you're trying to come from the back. Up front, we have a bit of a battle going on here between Connor Zilich. I guess the battle's over. Zilich just passed Nathaniel Cicero for second. And now Paulie Massimino is going to pass Nathaniel Cicero for third. So Cicero losing a couple of spots there. Now Brandon Jarsocrak has got quite a lot of real estate in front of him, but the two karts in front of him are battling each other. That is Ranyan Tyner and Arias Dukmejian. So perhaps that'll work into his hands as we're catching them. Norberg, quick time of the race, 46.363. He's enjoying a 1.2 second lead that was just increased while the drivers behind him battled it out. Once again, we will have podium presentation today at approximately 6:05 p.m. Sooner if we can, but 6:05 p.m. today, podium presentation by the series trailer right in front of it. We'll all be set up down there and waiting for you. Top three finishers in every class and the quick qualifiers. The top three finishers and the quick qualifier in every class receiving an award today. Come help us celebrate their successes and cheer them on for tomorrow. Zilich, Massimino, and Cicero still running nose to tail. Norberg, Zilich, Massimino, Cicero, Stanfield, Hodgson, DeTulio, Tyner. Dukmejian in 9th, Jarsocrak up to 10th. 16 complete, 6 to go. Jarsocrak purple, 46.051, quick time of the race. From 10th, up 19 spots. Norberg seems to just have this thing on lockdown once again today. Watching that second group there, Zilic, Massimino, and Cicero. Pretty much content to stay in line for now. Jarsocrak has gotten by Duke Mejian. Oh no, he's getting by Duke Mejian right now. Just past Duke Mejian in the double left-hander in the flats. And now his next contact will be Brandon Tyner. And that is, that would be for 8th place, I believe. Yeah, Tyner's in 8th. Battling up front now for 3rd. Looks like Nathaniel Cicero decided he would rather have 3rd than let Paulie Massimino have it, so he took that away. On the exit of the chicane, Alex Stanfield gets a whiff of this battle in front of him, and he's just about close enough to get involved in it himself. Coming around to 19 here. Going to be 3 laps to go when they come to the line this time. Ryan Norberg with a 1.2 second lead over Connor Zilic, Nathaniel Cicero, Paulie Massimino, and Alex Stanfield. And a big gap to Oliver Hodgson, Alessandro Di Tullio, Brandon Tyner, and Brandon Jarsocrak. And it looks like Tyner just went around to Tullio. So Brandon Tyner picking up a position. Laps are winding here. Racing for today coming to a close. Once again, there'll be a new schedule for tomorrow. We'll publish it here very shortly. The schedule's already worked out. We're going to publish it at the end of the day. We didn't want to confuse anybody with it before then. It'll be on our Facebook page. It'll be on the scoring building wall. It'll be on the trailer. Take a picture of it, whatever you need to do, download it. Ryan Norberg comfortably out front here with 2 to go. Nobody comfortable behind him, though. Zilic, Cicero, Massimino to the inside of Cicero. He'll get that done. He'll go to 3rd. Jarsocrak rolling up on the rear bumper of Alessandro Di Tullio. It'll be a white flag this time by for Ryan Norberg, comfortably out front over Connor Zilic. And Brandon Jarsocrak gets one more as he gets Alessandro Di Tullio coming out of the final corner. Di Tullio is going to try to throw it in there to get it back in the chicane, but he couldn't do it. Jarsocrak was able to hold him off. I think that's about done for Jarsocrak. He's got too much real estate in front of him to get any more position. He's got to worry about holding on to that one. Meanwhile, the battle has been settled. Ryan Norberg is going to cruise on this one. Connor Zilic will be 2nd. Paulie Massimino has to fight off Nathaniel Cicero here one more time. Can he do it? So far, so good. He does. Double checkered flags go to Ryan Norberg, though, with a big victory here. Once again, another X30 Pro victory for Norberg. 1.1 second margin of victory. Connor Zilic 2nd. Paulie Massimino 3rd. Nathaniel Cicero 4th. Alex Stanfield 5th. Oliver Hodgson 6th. Brandon Tyner 7th. Alessandro Di Tullio 8th. Arias Duke Mejian is 9th. Jarsocrak loses 2 on the last lap, but he is still up 19 spots from dead-ass last to 10th. Brandon Jarsocrak. Cole Morgan 11th. Anna Greenmeyer 12th, up 16 positions. Thomas Annunziata 13th. Lucas Ficuri 14th. Jace Park 15th. Weston Workman, Colin Warren, Tyler McIntyre, Aiden Fox, John Burke 20th. Timothy Carroll, Stephen Dial, Alex Noyes, Keegan Bosch, Oscar Pinozo, Dylan Beckwith, and Hao Peng Chang, last man standing in X30 Pro Senior. Thank you so much for joining us today. We greatly appreciate it. We hope you had as much fun enjoying the races and competing and watching and listening as we did, bringing it to you. You have been listening to Tim Koyen, and you've been listening to the eKarting News Radio Network. Farewell from Road America.